Sri Lanka's veteran political leader Ranil Wickremesinghe has been appointed the next Prime Minister of the crisis-hit island nation by President Gotabaya Rajapaksas. The 70-year-old was administered the oath of office by the President, who is an address in the nation yesterday, declaring that the Prime Minister and his cabinet were put in place this week. While the country's largest opposition party refusing to join a government headed by a member of Rajapaksa clan, Mr. Ranil Wickremesinghe, a fourth-time Prime Minister of the country, appeared the only option. Sources indicated that held talks with Mr. Wickremesinghe before and after the address and an agreement was reached. Wickremesinghe, who has served as a Prime Minister 5 times, was administered the oath of office by President Gotabaya Rajapaksas. Sri Lanka is facing worst economic crisis since independence, with food and fuel shortages, soaring prices and power cuts affecting a large number of the citizens, resulting in massive protests over the government's handling of the situation. Ranil Wickremesinghe is the first comment after swearing in ceremony of Prime Minister Sri Lanka of Thursday, said the island's nation relation with India will much better than the previous government. I have taken on challenges of uplifting the economic. I must fulfill news agency ANI quoted while Wickremesinghe as saying in Colombo. When asked about the India-Sri Lanka relation, he replied, "Become much better. India's commitment of the people of Sri Lanka will continue," the High Commission said in a tweet. The 70-year-old United National Party leader was appointed as a Prime Minister by President Gotabaya Rajapaksas after they held closed-door discussion on Wednesday. The High Commission of India in Colombo said it looked forward to working with the new government of Sri Lanka formed in accordance with democratic progress. High Commission of India hopes for political stability and look forward in working with the government of Sri Lanka formed in accordance with democratic progress pursuant to swearing for the Honourable Prime Minister of Sri Lanka. Born in 1949 after the Sri Lanka gained independence from the British, Ranil Wickremesinghe was elected to the parliament in 1977 at the age of 28, having worked in the Youth League of the United National Party (UNP) from his university days. As the youngest minister in Sri Lanka at the time, the held post of Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs under President Jayawardene. He has also been a chief of the United National Party since 1994. He is the sole representative of his party in the Sri Lankan Parliament. The leader, who is perceived as a Sri Lankan politician who could command international cooperation, has held many important posts during the political career spanning 4.5 decades. He was elected as a Prime Minister from 2001 to 2004 when the United National Front government won the general election in 2001, but he lost power in 2004 after called early election. During the term Prime Minister, he had begun talks with Liberation Tigers, Tamil Eelam, that is LTTE, even offering a power-sharing deal. Both Rajapaksa has accused of being lenient with LTTE.
I have taken on a challenge of uplifting the economy, and I must fulfill it.
And any comment for the India relations between two countries?
It will become much better.